Hi guys! Welcome to the first episode of Kaya Mo Din Yan.
I'm Joanne.
And I'm Charlie, and we are your business buddies.
From Business and Beyond to Kaya Mo Din Yan.
Oo.
Bakit nag-decide kami na baguhin? Kasi marami nang gumagamit ng Business and Beyond. So parang maiba naman, yung tagline namin, yun yung ginawa namin na pangalan talaga. So for today's episode,
We will be talking about success and happiness. Hindi lang for business persons, but for people in general. Laging controversial topic yung, do you have to be successful in life, or do you have to be happy in life, or do you have to be both, no? So, siguro simulan natin sa, ikaw ba, pag tinanong ka, would you rather be happy or successful if you can just have one?
ako, I would answer happy.
Bakit?
Kasi for me, if happy ako, kaya kong maging successful. Kasi happy ako. Kasi hindi lahat ng successful is happy. Based on, kumbaga sa mga nakikita ko with friends or based on experience, mas masasabi mong successful ka kung happy ka. I think nag-i-start yung pagiging successful kung masaya tayo at fulfilled tayo doon sa ginagawa natin. Ikaw ba?
Ako kasi, mas pipiliin ko na maging happy rin than successful. Actually, going back to Manila, I was listening to podcasts at sinasabi nila na, well, iba-iba yung definition ng pagiging successful, no?
Yeah, oo.
Hindi necessarily equivalent ng pagiging successful yung happiness. And minsan, as we aim for success, nakakalimutan natin na kung paano ba talaga yung maging happy ka. In that sense, I want us to like go into how would you define success? Kasi siguro sa mga listeners natin, they would be asking, sino ba si Joanne? Sino ba si Charlie? Successful ba sila? Kasi they're saying na, oh, they're both business consultants and they're business buddies and they would want to help entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, no, na man-navigate yung challenges, yung complexities ng business. Pero, how would you be able to truly help others na makapag-journey sa business life if you yourself is not successful? So, yeah. Siguro, i-quantify muna natin, at least for this episode, ano ba yung mini-mean natin ng success?
Yung word na success is parang very subjective. For me, it doesn't define kung gaano kalaki yung pera mo sa bank account mo. Masasabi kong sa status na meron ako ngayon, successful ako. Kasi with our business, we have hundreds of individuals or companies na natutulungan na mag-grow yung business nila. And siguro yung having a freedom to do yung mga gusto ko talagang gawin. To meet my friends. I have time for you and for other friends na lumabas, na gawin pa rin yung mga gusto ko kahit na may pamilya na ako. And kahit na nanay ako. But still, on top of that, priority ko yung pagiging isang ina ko. And that's make me feel so successful. Kasi nandun yung fulfillment eh. Yung para bang nababalansi ko, but at the same time, nabibigyan ko ng priority lahat ng alam kong makakapagpasaya sa akin. Pero masasabi kong successful ako. Kasi masaya ako at yung fulfillment nandun. Yun yung success para sa akin.
That's a very good definition of what success means to you. Kasi, like we've said, success can vary from person to person.
Yes.
For me, I would like to define success. Ito, very HR to. Like, una, you set your goal. And with your goal, meron yung mga different na objectives, diba? And as long as aligned ka sa objectives mo and those things give you purpose in everything that you do, you can somehow, put a metrics into how you define success. Like, how successfully are you meeting your goals,
Yeah.
diba? So, yun. And yes, hindi siya necessarily equivalent sa money.
Hindi talaga.
Oo. Like, ako rin, I'm still working on being financially free. And with that, what I am trying to do rin is, as I'm working my way through there, I am also trying to balance out my life na I have time for work, I have time for friends, and more importantly, I would say that I'm successful in the sense na anytime na gusto kong umuwi sa family ko sa province, I can see them, and I can spend as much time as I want to spend with them, without having to worry na I have to be back na because my boss will be this
Yeah.
and that. So yun, in that respect, I would say na I am living a meaningful and happy life, which makes me successful because there's that fulfillment. Now, where I am right now, sabi ko nga sa'yo, when we were walking, I think last month, sabi ko, sa lahat ng pinagdaanan ko sa careers ko, ito yung finally, it's a validation na I'm in the right path. Na I am happy with helping clients navigate to help them get to where they want to be, especially kapag nagiging happy sila when they are able to meet the demands of the customers. That's something na, although pwede kang bayaran, pero priceless yun eh. Yeah, that for me is success. Yeah.
Parang sinasabi natin na freedom, di ba?
Yes.
Yung
oo.
freedom na makagawa tayo ng mga bagay na fulfilling para sa atin.
Mm-mm.
Pero
Mm-mm.
alam mo, di ko talaga sasabi sa'yo
ano?
na I super admire you kasi parang lagi tayong magkasama pero talagang you make time
Mm-mm.
na tumawag sa parents mo. Tapos parang ang cute lang, parang ang sarap sa pakiramdam na makakita ng ganun.
Mhm.
Kasi hindi lahat ng anak
Mhm.
ginagawa yun. And ako, guilty ako. I barely call them talaga. Paano mo sineset yung ganun time?
Siguro rin, nakasanayan na rin. Because nung nag-college ako, that's the first time na lumayo ako from province to Manila, na ginawang batas siya ng parents ko na every single day.
Dapat
Oo, kailangan mo mag-text. Pag hindi ka nag-text, alam mo yun, gera yun. So, in that respect, I would say na successful yung parents ko. Pero mapalaki ako ng ganun. At hindi rin naman ako napasama, di ba? Umabot sa point na nag-boyfriend ako after college na. Kung ano man yung siguro yung success na tinatamasa ko ngayon, I still give it back to
or we owe it
my
to them,
parents.
to our parents.
Yes. Oo. Kasi parang if I am to position myself sa kanilang shoes, ang hirap kong palakihin na anak ha. Yung
Talaga ba?
Oo, kasi when I was young, sumusunod ako, pero nung nag-college na, natuto na akong mga tuwiran. Parang, bakit ganyan, diba? So, yun, yung mga ganung bagay na,
Siguro kasi nga, only child ka. Di ba?
maybe.
Kaya grabe
Oo.
yung very protective talaga sila.
Yes.
Kasi
oo.
kami naman, 8 kami. Pero nung pumunta na kami dito lahat sa Manila, parang kahit anong gawin namin, it's on us na.
Mm.
Pero siguro nandun yung baon namin yung guidance ng mga bata pa kami
Mm.
sa kanila mismo. Na parang hindi rin ako, masasabi ko, hindi ako nagbarubal dito sa Manila.
Mm-mm.
Naging mabuting bata pa din ako kahit wala sila.
Mm-mm.
So siguro yun talaga din yung yung kumbaga naipabaon nila
Oo.
sa mga anak nila kasi halos lahat naman kami talagang
Yeah.
naging mabuting
Diba?
anak up to now.
Oo, diba? Yun nga yung parang, iisipin mo pa lang, ako, paano kaya nila ako napalaki na, hindi naman ako napahamak, hindi man ako napariwara, ganyan. Successful yun sa part na, and especially for you guys, kasi 8 kayo,
Yeah.
iba-ibang personality, iba-ibang ugali, iba-ibang trip sa buhay, and yet, here you are. All naman ay successful in life. Diba?
Pero nandun kasi yung grabe yung love and care natin sa parents natin.
Oo.
I think sa mga nanonood, masasabi ko na hindi ka mapapariwara pag nakikinig ka sa magulang.
Pag maganda yung foundations mo.
Yes.
Oo. Kapag yung family nyo lumaki na intact talaga, yung tinutukan din talaga kayo ng parents.
Kung ano man tayo ngayon, it's because of them.
Parang there's that little voice na bumubulong sa'yo. Sabi ng nanay mo, sabi ng tatay mo, bawal yung ganito, bawal yung ganyan. So parang, no. Diba, pag nagpapatakbo ka ng negosyo, or dun sa mga nag-a-ambition pa lang na magpatakbo ng negosyo, hindi naman kasi lahat ay good day. Hindi lahat ng araw ay panalo. May mga araw na nagte-turn into weeks, no? And parang mararamdaman mo na sunod-sunod yung parang today is not a good day.
And tomorrow is not a good day.
Tomorrow is not a good day. Tapos parang, okay, isang linggo na siya, it's not a good day. Diba?
Matatapos pa ba to? Or i-close ko na lang. So, ganong moment, di ba?
Oo. So, what would you say, especially ikaw, nakailang sa journey mo, ang dami mo na rin hinawakan na negosyo. Some of them failed, but they gave you really very good wisdom and experiences na ginagawang pundasyon ngayon ang companies na meron ka, and also for other businesses that you're supporting. What are the things na masasabi mo na can be a good practice or foundation to attain, happiness and eventually success in business?
I think sa akin, I don't know kung mag-a-apply to sa lahat, pero sa akin, yung willingness ko and passion ko to do and help others. Kasi tama ka, sa dami ng pinasok kong businesses. Pero lahat yun, wala akong parang napipilitan lang. Talagang I gave my all. Yung 100% commitment ko doon sa ginagawa ko or sa business na yun andon. And siguro yung dapat lahat talaga meron nito yung resiliency.
Oh, yeah. Oo.
Kasi kung wala ka nun, madadesalign ka talaga. So, at the end of the day, iniisip ko lang, lang to, pagsubok lang to, lilipas din to. Then, parang every end of the day, nagkakaroon ako ng assessment sa sarili ko, na baka may mali ako doon sa ginawa ko. Baka yung ginawa ko ngayon, bukas hindi ko na iuulitin. So, nag-strategize talaga. Pero talagang yung tapang, yung katatagan nandun yun yung hindi talaga nawala sa akin. Nang hilig kong, kaya yan. Kaya lang yan. Bukas magiging okay yan. To share you lang kung bakit, ganun talaga ako. When we started the Lola Ibiangs, yung food business namin noong 2019, parang ang dami niyang struggle, as in, nung first 2 months niya sa pwesto niya, ang ganda-ganda. Nung nag-third month, nag-start na ng hindi okay. So, nilipat namin siya ng pwesto, tas ng pandemic, tas talagang hindi na siya halos naka-recover. Pero, nilipat ulit namin noong 2022, di ba? I don't know kung naniniwala ka dito. Yung intuition, tama ba?
Yes.
Pag, grabe ako doon. Pag yung may feeling ako na, may gut feeling ako na hindi, okay to. Nagkakatotoo yun.
Yeah.
Tsaka ang hilig kong grabe yung pagiging, for me, yung visionary ko. Pag pumikit ako, tapos inimagine ko yung gusto kong mangyari at na-imagine ko, hindi ko yan isusuko. Ilalaban ko yan hanggang dulo. And that's something na alam kong kakaiba sa akin. I always told you that, di ba? Na pag may gusto akong desisyon, talagang kailangan ko siya ng pag-isipan,
Oo.
imaginein ko siya, tapos pag yung puso ko,
Nag-align na sa
oo,
isip.
nag-align na,
Oo.
hindi ko yan isusuko. And, yun, si Lola Ibiangso yun, talagang monthly, iba yung binibigay na, yung success na meron siya. Super happy. Alam mo, isa siya sa mga kasi ang dami naming businesses, di ba? Pero pag tinitingnan ko siya, halimbawa, yung sales namin, yung ngiti ko, yung meron kang genuine happiness, na parang,
Oo.
shucks, ito yung trinabaho namin for the past
Oo.
5 years, and then, eto siya ngayon. So, yung hindi mo sukuan, yun lang talaga eh.
Yung parang yung parang tamis na kung bibigyan ka ng chance na gawin ulit yon in the same way, gagawin mo pa rin ba? At feeling ko, yung sagot mo is a
Yes.
resounding yes.
Yeah.
Oo, no?
Kasi talagang, ang daming pumapasok sa pagbe-business,
Oo.
pero kung kulang yung lakas ng loob mo, wag mo nang pasukin. Kasi minsan kahit madami kang pera, yung pera, isang ganyan lang pwedeng mawala sa'yo.
Yes.
Kung hindi mo siya ma-manage at kung hindi ganun kalakas ng loob. And meron din na wala, nagsimula sa walang pera, pero lakas lang ng loob yung puhunan. I think nabibilang ako doon sa ganung scenario. Tayo mismo, di ba? Na nandun yung skills eh. Pero minsan yung skills mo, kung hindi ka talaga matapang, hindi siya magdedire-diretso. Parang, let's cross the bridge when we get there. Ganun lagi. So, I remember nung nagkukwentuhan tayo na mayroon tayong isang si Alice Eduardo.
Yes.
Diba?
Oo.
Shout out naman po kay Ma'am Alice.
Hi po.
Ka-close eh, no? So, siya yung, parang ako kasi, nung nag-i-start kami, every time na may tatawag sa akin na clients, tapos parang, do you guys do this or do that? Sabi ko, yes. Yes lang ako ng yes. Minsan, kahit hindi ko naman talaga alam. Then, aalamin ko na lang after. Ganon din yung klase ako talaga. Basta, bahala na. Wala tayong susukuan. And for me, sa lahat ng ginawa ko, sa lahat sa buhay ko, wala pa akong sinusukuan. Kasi sabi nga ng boss ko dati, even sa tao, pag gusto ng tao, wag mong susukuan. Kasi meron kang makukuha dun. So, na-apply ko siya sa lahat. Hanggat, kayang ilaban, kahit 1% na lang, go. So, yung 1% namin sa food business namin, ngayon, naging 101%.
Which is, nakakatuwa din talaga. Kasi, yung tao nila, from the start, no? Sila pa rin yung nandito na hindi sila binitawan hanggang sa dumating, kasi nag-pandemic yun, di ba? Na talagang halos walang kikitain. Pero, up until now sila yung parang, ma'am, gawin muna natin yung ganito. Baka sakali. Hindi, ma'am, sige, go lang.
Sumabay din talaga sila, no?
Oo, kaya importante din talaga na you get the
right
people. Especially when you're just building the company. No? Dito na yung napag-uusapan natin na kahit hindi masyadong magaling, basta yung karakter nandoon. Because you hire for the character. Kasi kapag maganda yung karakter niyan, yung skills, konting po siya lang, kaya nang tiyagain yan Diba? Pero kung may skills, pangit yung character, sakit sa ulo yan. Diba? Oo. Sa akin naman, 2 things yung gusto ko, yung nag-resonate sa akin, dun sa mga sinabi mo. Yung sa gut feel, yung sa intuition. Yung sa'yo is the good thing, di ba? Sobrang, I think, napakalaking lesson sa akin ito, yung intuition. Kasi last year, there's this venture na gagawin namin. And, hindi siya napag-usapan ng maayos, napagplanuhan ng maayos. Sobrang, parang, wala kang gagawin, ganito, tara, punta tayo dito,
Parang you're talking about business partner.
Yes, oo. And then, napag-usapan na lang. Kasi we've been working for so long na rin Parang, sige, maraming time projects before, so why not, sige, let's go, ganyan. Tapos, even prior to going to the location of the project, meron akong gut feel na naramdaman prior. Kasi 2 beses eh. Yung una kasi, nung ocular pa lang, there's this feeling na hindi ko ma-shake off. Na parang sabi ko, parang something bad is going to happen. Sabi kong gano'n. Parang hindi ko alam kung maa-aksidente kami or ganyan. But syempre, bilang workaholic tayo at professional tayo, ganyan. Go lang, diba? So, the first time na nangyari yon, may boyfriend pa ako noon.
I know.
So doon kami nag-break sa location. Like, okay, so, baka ito yon, baka ito yung gut feel na yon, diba? Tapos in the second time around na pupunta na kami sa project to really start the building of the project. Prior that, mas malala yung naramdaman ko. Parang there's that gut or there's that small voice telling me na, don't go. Kasi, you might die. Or, yun yung feeling. Na parang feeling ko hindi na ako makakabalik. May ganun. Pero, dahil nga sa ko, hindi, ano lang to. Feeling ko, this is just me overthinking things, ganyan. Kasi, alam ko, pag umakyat ako, hindi ako makaka-holiday with the parents, ganyan. That's for the very first time in my life, diba? True enough, hindi naman ako namatay, obviously, di ba?
After?
4 months, 5 months.
5 months.
Oo, yan. Naging challenging yung buong project. Naitawid siya. Naging successful yung pagbuo ng project. Unfortunately, yun palang nararamdaman ko na a part of me will die is that, yes, yung relationship, yung long-time friendship, yung mamamatay pala. So,
because of that partnership.
Oo. So, parang sabi ko, yun pala yung dapat nakinig ako sa instinct ko. Na siguro kung nakinig ako sa instinct ko, we could have saved the friendship.
That's why next time, ang next episode natin, pag-usapan natin, how do you choose your partner,
business partners.
Versus partner.
Yeah.
So, abangan nyo yun.
Yes, oo. Kasi ano yun eh, marami kasi yung mga tao na, hindi, ito na talaga, yung pag nakita mo yung idea mo, may giggle ka, pero meron ding part of you na magsasabi na, hindi ko to kaya on my own. I have to have someone. Diba? And more often than not, we choose from the friends, family, diba?
Nakakala natin, wala,
Oo.
ito na, hindi kayo mag-aawin to kasi super close kami.
Lalo pag pamilya, diba? Hindi, kasi dugo eh, ganyan. Pero,
Mali
hindi
kayo,
eh.
guys.
It can be really,
Worse.
really tricky eh, diba? So, yun yung masasabi ko na, ay, dapat talaga nakinig ako sa guts ko. And then, yung isa pa, when I was still starting in 2017, syempre, sobrang bagitong-bagito pa tayo sa, di ba? Konting rejection sa client. Iba yung feeling eh. Iba yung feeling na empleyado ka, tapos hindi tinanggap yung proposal. Okay lang yan, kasi sasweldo pa rin ako, di ba? Ganyan. But when you're starting your business, yung parang feeling mo, kada door na nagko-close sa'yo, kada rejection na nagano sa'yo, ramdam mo na, bakit hindi mo ako sinagot? Nakasalay dyan yung runway ko. Nakasalay dyan yung pambabayad ko sa BIR, sa renta, sa lahat-lahat. So, iba yung impact ng kada no, diba? And shout out to my dad. Thank you. Ang pabaon niya sa akin is, pinili mo na magnegosyo. Hindi magiging madali yung buhay ng negosyante. Marami kang kakaharapin na decisions dyan. Pero kung gusto mong magtagal, lagi mong tatandaan na you should master your emotions.
Yeah.
Hindi ka dapat patalo na porque no ngayon, wala, lulugmok ka na, magiging sad ka na, ayaw mo nang kumilos. Hindi.
Na-master na natin yun ngayon. Yung tipong, di ba, sa social media, parang, ako masasabi ko na, and tayong dalawa mismo, halimbawa, alam ko yung pinagdadaanan ka, pero yung post natin sa social media, masaya, yung wisdom nandun, na parang, guys, nag-i-encourage pa tayo, pero
Oo.
tayo, ano na eh, parang palubog ka na eh. So, ganung level. Lalo pag sa mga tao, di ba? Pag meron kang mga empleyado, yung parang, sabi ko nga dati, one time sa isang prayer, Monday prayer namin, ang pinakamahirap na gawin is, sometimes, lalo sa business, kasi it doesn't matter if, may pinagdadaanan ka, you have to do it broke, heartbroken, go.
Yes.
And
Oo.
walang pakialam yung mga tao
Yes.
sa paligid mo.
Yes.
Lalo pag ikaw yung may-ari, kailangan, walang ganun. Dito na natin ginagawa yun, schedule natin muna yung pag-iyak.
Oo, kahit 2
Schedule
minutes
natin, schedule natin yan. O kaya, pwede naman yung 2 minutes lang, di ba? I think, yun yung sinasabi na mamamaster mo talaga
Yes.
eh.
Oo.
Pero walang magtuturo, it's the experiences. Yung everyday na pinagdadaanan sa business.
Patatatagin ka talaga ng pagkakataon at saka ng panahon. And yun nga, katulad sinasabi mo, no matter how you're feeling, yung pag-show up mo lang already is 50% of the job.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Especially when you have people looking up at you, 'di ba? Kasi yun nga yung sinasabi ko dun sa isa nating kinucoach din na GM na because the best way to lead people is by example. So if you want them to show up regardless of how they're feeling, dapat ikaw din, dapat unang-unang makita sa iyo yun. Because yung actions, louder yan than words. And being in that position, talagang na-amplify lahat ng kilos, whether it's good or bad. That's it eh.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Regardless kung okay or hindi, iba yung dating kasi ikaw yan, no? Ikaw yan, no?
Sa relationship naman, sorry ha, kasi right now, alam mo naman.
Yes.
So, sa akin, halimbawa sa amin, yung mga araw na hindi kami okay, pero kailangan pumasok as
Yes.
if we're okay.
Oo.
So, alam mo yon, di ba,
Oo
na kailangan
naman.
namin siyang trabaho pa din.
Yes.
Eh, yun yung isa pa sa dapat talagang ginagawa nating mga business owners or especially sa mga aspiring entrepreneurs na ang dami nyong isa-sacrifice. Hindi lang talaga yung time. As in, sobrang dami. And kailangan handa tayo doon. Yun nga, lakas ng loob.
Yung resilience,
Resilience.
yung grit,
Yes.
kumbaga na yung 'di ba, uso yung IQ for utak, EQ for mastering your emotions naman, 'di ba? Meron na rin kasing AQ, o 'di ba, ang daming Q. Adversity quotient, it's how well you deal with stressful events.
Situation.
Yan, oo, yun. So, yun yung sikreto kung paano lalo na ba after pandemic, parang yung magnitude ng mga pagsubok sa buhay talagang palakasan talaga ng guardian angel ang labanan, di ba? Siguro yung last na lang na masasabi ko to help you find your happiness on your way para ma-define mo sa sarili mo na successful ka with or without money is especially when things are going tough, go back to your why. What's your reason? Like, why are you doing things? Bakit mo nga ba ulit siya sinimulan? Kasi minsan, lalo na kapag medyo into it ka na, medyo nakalayo-layo ka na from where you started, di ba? Yung malayo na pero malayo pa. Yung ganon. It's easy to lose sight of bakit mo nga ba siya sinumulan, di ba? Bakit mo siya ginawa? Lalo na kapag patong-patong na yung problema mo sa tao, sa gobyerno, sa finances, pamilya mo, hindi ka rin maintindihan, lahat-lahat na bumubuho sa'yo, babalik ka sa bakit ulit? Diba? Kasi kung makita mo na hindi na siya align sa bakit mo or sa purpose mo, maybe it's time to pause, take a breather, think, ano na ba talaga yung gusto mong direksyon? Diba? And how can you align yourself again to your why? Diba? Kasi, for instance, siguro by society's definition, people will classify women at our age para maging successful as someone na may pamilya, may anak, 'di ba? Happily building a family, ganyan. And yet here I am na single pa rin, no? It's not that pinapalakin natin yung issue yung pagiging single, but what I am specifically trying to say is you can be happy even just, with you na ikaw lang, not necessarily being with someone or having a kid, no? Kasi ito rin yung paulit-ulit kong sinasabi na it's still better to be single than be in a relationship for the wrong reasons. Then naman, di ba? If it's just, naging comfort mo na lang siya or parang naging habit mo na lang yung pagiging in a relationship or natatakot ka na lang na mag-isa, di ba? So, ako, objectively speaking, I am happy being me with myself because part of my journey also work hard on myself to find my self-worth, to also, love myself the way that I want to be loved. If you can live with yourself, especially in the middle of the night, kapag lahat tahimik na, it's just you and your thoughts, and you can peacefully live with it, you're happy, you're successful. Kasi no matter how much money you have in the bank, if you cannot sleep, wala rin yun. Hindi kasi nabibili yung peaceful sleep.
Tsaka di ba sabi mo, you create your
happiness. Yes, you create your happiness. It doesn't have to be, big, enormous things na flashy. No, it can be as simple as treating yourself with probably your favorite sundae or your favorite fries. Or like for us, it can be the 15-minute walk every day.
Tsaka hindi ibig sabihin na that you're in a relationship then you're happy na, 'di ba? Kasi a lot of people na in a relationship.
From the perspective naman ng in a relationship.
Na parang sa akin, hindi lahat parang always happy dahil may relationship ka or in a relationship ka. Siguro kasi ngayon ay super mature na ako na sabi nga sa akin one time ni Eric, hindi ko alam kung paano to nakakatulog, magkaaway kami. Na parang ang himbing-himbing. Kasi parang sa akin, I don't care. Kasama yun sa self-love ko na kung hindi ko lang tinatake personal, magiging okay din naman kami niyan. Pero parang dati, hindi ka na matutulog, di ba? Basta, it's really you. Ikaw lang talaga yung magbibigay ng happiness sa sarili mo. Walang iba. And if you're happy with yourself, mas makakapagbigay ka ng happiness sa iba. Even kasi ako syempre, I'm a mom. Parang, para sa akin, pag masaya ako, mas kaya kong pasayahin yung mga taong nasa paligid ko, lalo yung anak ko.
Yes, oo. Happiness radiates eh.
Yeah.
Diba? In the same way na, when you're sad, it radiates too, so it repels people naman to go away from you because you're sad. I guess ang bottom line lang ng sinabi rin natin, which is common for both of us, really, still boils down to how much do you love yourself. Oo, because kung gaano mo kamahal yung sarili mo, that will dictate like how happy you are or you will be in life. And eventually, how would you consider yourself as happy? Yeah.
Naniniwala ka ba doon na parang karamihan sa mga tao, hindi nila alam yung purpose nila?
Oo.
Diba?
Meron dumadating ng 60 years old na, 65 years old na, hindi pa rin nila nakikita yung purpose nila sa buhay. Parang dumating lang sila doon na parang, ay, 65 na pala ako.
And it affects their happiness.
Kasi
parang lahat ng ginagawa mo, dahil hindi mo alam kung ano ba talaga to, para saan to, hindi ka happy. Kasi hindi mo alam yung purpose mo. Pero paano nga ba malaman yung purpose?
Paano nga ba malaman yung purpose? Magandang tanong yan.
Next episode.
For another episode.
Yeah, that's another episode.
So going back, guys, to our earlier question, whether you can be happy and successful at the same time. Let's put it simply this way, no? You can be happy and successful at the same time, pero hindi ibig sabihin na successful ka, you know how to be happy. Because there are people who quantifies success with money. And for some people, kontento sila kahit wala silang pera, masaya sila kahit tipong tambay sa tindahan, inom ng Coke. For them, that's happiness. And who are we to judge them? 'Di ba? So, yon. And kung iniisip mo na one day, pupunta ka sa pagnenegosyo or ikaw sa ngayon ay nagnenegosyo at hindi mo maramdaman, malaman kung successful ka ba o happy ka ba, siguro balikan mo yung purpose mo. Tanungin mo ulit yung sarili mo, bakit mo nga ba pinasok yung ganitong larangan? Or bakit mo nga ba papasukin yung ganitong larangan? Ask your purpose, and by then, you will be able to gauge whether, you are winning in life happily, or whether you need to align some things in your life so you can truly say that you are happy and successful. Again, regardless of your definition of success, we would say this is based on our own experiences and opinions. Still better to go for happiness, because when you're happy, success follows. So, I
So,
think
parang sinasabi mo na happy ka pag kontento ka, yung contentment and fulfillment andon.
yes, oo.
Regardless of kung may business ka or wala. So, yeah.
And that ends our episode for today.
I'm Joanne.
And I'm Charlie.
And
we are your business buddies. This ends our episode with Kaya Mo Din Yan, where we talk about business and beyond.